Hello guys and gals, me Mudahar, and welcome to another IRL Creepypasta. Yes, this one is about Ubisoft. So before we begin, I just want to tell you an IRL Creepypasta happens once in a while, but this is a Creepypasta that occurs IRL. So sit back, let me get my Mickey Mouse squeaker voice on, and let's begin this Ubisoft IRL Creepypasta. So once upon a time, I came across a nostalgia boner and I wanted to get my copy of Assassin's Creed Unity Dub Edition Remix HD Super Ultra HD version Combo Street Fighter. And when it came out on the Xbox One, I decided that I was going to pick it up and pre-order it and get the Deluxe Edition for $89.99. That came with all the season passes and DLCs that anybody could envision. So when the game came out, I picked up my copy and came home. I stuck it in my Xbox One, installed it, and played the game. Little did I know I would come across faces without any skin, or Arno jumping across the walls in impossible ways, and the game totally crashing down, and finally at the end of it, I didn't have any fun. The end. Now, if you couldn't tell, that was blatant fucking sarcasm, and you know what? Actually, that wasn't sarcasm. That was exactly how I fucking felt when I played the game. I didn't buy the, super advanced edition or anything. No. But let me tell you something right now. What an IRL creepypasta is, before we begin. Not many of these episodes exist, and for good reason. These only happen when something big fucking happens. But it also happens when we have the power to change something. Hence in point, the Xbox One IRL creepypasta. I'm not going to say that led to anything, really, but its popularity and its message gave across a change that was positive in the end for all things gaming. Now, if you don't know, this channel is a creepypasta kind of channel, and it is a gaming channel. I mean, we are ordinary gamers, and the thing is, there is a voice that has to be stated for, certain events like this. Now, IRL creepypastas have been done for YouTube comments, shitty fucking parents. That's all in the story again. But this time it's directly on Ubisoft, which I believe is probably the worst fucking offender recently in terms of gaming. And if you guys don't know, and if you're not huge fans of Assassin's Creed, it is one of the biggest juggernauts in gaming today. It is probably one of the defining, franchise. It's a good franchise, tainted now horribly. But essentially what happens is Assassin's Creed Unity comes out, and I believe on the same day, in fact on the same day, Rogue comes out, which is a last generation Assassin's Creed, and a fucking side-scroller, a goddamn trading card game is coming across, a fucking, dildo is coming out later, I don't know, alright? There's a lot of Assassin's shit coming out, but this is focused on Unity, the next generation video game. The game that I was personally super excited for this fucking year. Now, this year, a lot of lemons have released, alright, in my opinion. I'm not going to name them all, I'm not going to fucking throw shit under the bus here, but, Assassin's Creed Unity was one of the games that I was personally invested in. If you don't know, I'm a huge AC fan. I like stealth games. In fact, Assassin's Creed was one of my fucking forays into last generation. One of my first Xbox 360 games was Assassin's Creed. So you can probably tell how big of a fan I am. And I still play that game to this day. I still love it. Unity comes out, and Unity destroys everything that I ever loved about the franchise. Literally take all the worst parts of the game, mash them in, and throw them out and say, whoop, we're done. Well, guys, whoop-de-fucking-do, let's pop the champagne. We just screwed over a bunch of people. Yeah! That's exactly what happened. And it's not the fact that the story is boring. It's not the fact that anything in the game, really, the content-wise, is boring, even though it is. But that's all a subjective point. The worst offender about it is, and I've stressed this countless times in the past with incomplete, broken, shitty games, is what you end up getting. And Assassin's Creed Unity is one of the biggest offenders when it comes to that. Literally, do not buy this game. It is exclusively out on the Xbox One, PlayStation 4, and the PC. Do not purchase this on any of the platforms. It runs like shit on both the consoles, which it really shouldn't, because yeah, the game looks great, but it doesn't look great enough to fucking chug these things down to their knees. And the PC version, you could have a fucking masterpiece, you could have a handcraft, you could have God's PC, and still not be able to max this motherfucker out. Trust me on that one, okay? And the crashing, I mean, at one point it straight up shut my PC down, for whatever fucking reason. I don't know what was going on, my PC was perfectly fine, every part was new and everything, it's all good. This game managed to fucking do that. It managed to do it. And it comes down to Ubisoft. everyone who works at this company knew what the fuck was wrong with this game. They knew it. Alright, there's so many people. If you look at the credits for any of their fucking game, there's millions of fucking people working on this shit. And they had no fucking idea this game was this bad. Literally, the graphical glitches are fucking existent. Like, you could just be playing the game, and there would be so many glitches that would occur literally in 7 minutes. Alright? That your mind is blown. Because you're not trying to look for these issues. They just bombard you. Okay? And that's the worst part. That's the creepypasta about it. A lot of people ended up buying it. I heard the sales weren't great, but still it's sold. And that's the issue. Because at this point in time in gaming, developers can release anything, and it could be putrid shit, and people would buy it. Now think about it like this. If a movie were to come out and like fucking 15 minutes of the movie were fucked up and, you know, it wasn't properly released, like on DVD, like fucking 15 minutes of the movie was like properly like, you know, it was like improperly rendered or something, and they just shipped it out, and so like all the fucking first run copies would be would have this 15 minutes just like garbled and like messed up or like out of frame or some bullshit, and they'd say, oh well, we'll just, you know, fucking, you know, re-release it or patch it or some shit. If they, you know, they could do that, obviously. Well, how would you feel? I'd be fucking ticked. People would fucking, they would ask for recalls of the DVD. They'd go back, they'd go up in arms. But gaming is the only front where you could do that and get away with it. And it's not right. People work hard to get their money, whether it be $60, $70, $80, whatever. It doesn't matter how much you spend. You're spending some form of money or whatever, and you're getting shit in return. I mean, think about people who don't have a fucking network connection. Think about people who just have a PlayStation 4 and have no access to the internet. There's a lot of people out there. A lot of people don't have internet access. They bought a copy of Unity. They put it into their system with hopes that they would get a brilliant game. I don't care if the content wasn't good. They put that shit in, and they got nothing in return. They got a giant slap to the face. That's what they got. And that's how I feel. Alright, that's the worst part about it. And the thing is, it's not just me. It's other ordinary gamers that I've talked to, whether on Steam or whatever. They know that this game is complete crap, and I've managed to get copies of I've managed to get the Xbox One copy, the PS4 copy, to see maybe the PC version isn't meant to play, even though that's still not a point that you need to fucking worry about. That's probably Ubisoft assassin telling me not to fucking say it, so, you know, whatever. May the Father of Understanding guide you. But all the systems had their issues. Every single system. And the worst part about it is that now they're just going to give you free downloadable content. Well, fuck your free DLC. If the game don't work, the game don't work. That's the biggest offender. And the thing is, giving you free DLC, I don't care what it is. It's probably going to be like a fucking character customization pack, okay? That's probably what it is. And that's still nothing enough. They could give you single player. It's not enough to cover the damage of this game. Do not buy this game. Do not support the false advertising. Stay away from it. And the IRL creepypasta segment of this, guys, is that Ubisoft can release Far Cry 4, and yeah, that may be a great game, but it's still Far Cry 3 with a coat of paint. Yeah, there's some more new features, but look at it as a whole, people. It's a great game, but that's where we're at. And the thing is, it's not even just Watch Dogs or them lying about graphics or some shit like that. I don't care. It's the fact that these games are incomplete, and they are lies. And the fact is that when we support things like this, it's just causing the death of fucking gaming itself. Alright, if you like video games, if you like games like this that do try to push the envelope, please do not support a company like this at the moment if they're going to release shit like this and give you a fucking hazard apology. I mean, at this point, I'm saying EA is better. Fucking EA is better. Alright? I would never in my life expect it to say that. But I am. And in the end, this is an IRL creepypasta on Ubisoft. So if you're one of those people that is jilted by Assassin's Creed Unity, please let me know in the comments below. But if you liked the game genuinely, please also let us know in the comments below. Let us know what funny glitches you're experiencing, or how badly the game is crashing. Seriously, let's try to make, you know, a fucking good situation out of this. But in the end, this is an IRL creepypasta. And if you like what you saw, like, comment, and subscribe. This is me, Mudaharan. I am out.